Hello my friends, today I'm going to show you how to play the trickiest guitar lick, but made easy, alright? It is the trickiest guitar lick. I think anyone that plays guitar that's ever had a go at this particular tune will tell you that it's one of the most difficult things to play, but I've made it easy for you. I'll show you how. We're going to play Every Breath You Take. Now when you look at the first chord that Andy Summers uses, it's a big stretchy bugger like this. And he sort of wanders down the neck and the stretches get longer. It's a five fretter. It's difficult, and especially to control it, and that's why when I put a tutorial for that version up some time ago, not many people watched it because they took a look at the first chord and they would have got this and they would have said, "Hey mate, are you trying to be funny? Is this some kind of a joke? I've only been playing the guitar for a few years and you expect me to do this? Pull the other one, mate." So I thought, well, okay, fair enough. I don't blame you, because I wouldn't have wanted to do it either, but you know, it's a great song and we're going to do it. But what I've managed to do, others have done it, but I've managed to get the middle section right. Most others don't get the middle section right, but you can be the judge of that. This is what we're going to do. We've simplified it by the use of a capo. That doesn't mean we're going to change any of the notes that Andy Summers wrote, because that would be sacrilege. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to make it easier to play, all right, by doing this. Now, this is my idiot-proof way of doing things for those new to the channel. Download this stuff by clicking the blue link below in the description box. You can't miss it. It's there. Open in Safari or whatever, one of those things. But it's free. Everything's free on the channel. These numbers here are your string numbers. The strings you're going to strike with a pleck, not with fingers. You're going to use a pleck for this. The arrows are the indication that I would like your pleck to travel in, okay? Because we want to be aiming for the string that we're going to hit next, so it's quite important. And of course your capos here, the second fret clearly marked, and these are your finger positions, and you can see how simple they are, all right, as I will now demonstrate. Here's our first shape here, and your fingers are numbered 1, 2, 3 and 4, so make sure that you play them with the right fingers, okay? Make it easy. You don't want to get, I was going to say tongue tied, but I mean finger tied. You know what I mean. Great riff, isn't it? It's great, it's great, it's great, it's great, great. Okay, so let's begin. Now, I'm going to refer to the shapes, not the actual chord. I'm going to refer to the chord shapes. The capo will obviously shift it up to a different, you know, if you were playing with a keyboard player, for example, and I'm playing a G at 9, then you would say to the keyboard player, I'm playing an A at 9, all right? But if you're looking at another guitar player like me, you will tell him that what shape you're playing, okay? Keep it easy. We don't want to be doing transposition in our head. We do not want to do that. It's going to be fiddly enough as it is. But this is a dead simple way of doing it. Right, first finger, third string, second fret from the capo, second finger on the bass string, sixth string at the third fret from the capo, where there's a nice convenient dot. And always keep your fingers near to the frets, okay? Near the frets. First thing we're going to do, you look down at your chart, which you will have downloaded, or you could be looking at it on screen, and it says 6, 4, 3, 4. Let's break it up. There's 8 strings we're going to hit. Let's break it up into the first 4. 6, 4, 3, 4. Sixth string, don't forget we count from here if you're new to guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 4, 3, 4. And the arrows underneath that say down, down, up, down. Done. We haven't got to move anything, the shape's already done. Then we're going to play 2, 3, 4, 3. And underneath that it says times 2. So we'll do it all again. 6, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. Let's put it together. Great, sounds lovely. And then we're going to move to our next shape, which is an E minor add 9. Sounds like a tricky chord. It isn't. First finger, 5th string, 2nd fret. Little finger, 4th string, 4th fret. Okay, I always use my little finger. You can use that if you want, but it's easier to get to it there. Much easier. All right, look down below. What does it tell you to do? 6, 5, 4, 5 are the first 4 strings. 6, 5, 4, 5. And again, you'll notice that the pluck direction is the same as the first one. Down, down, up, down. And then up, up, down, up. It's a happy accident, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 4. I'll do that again. 6, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4. You'll notice that the pluck action in every single shape follows the same directions. Down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, it's worth chanting that in your head. You'll get into that. Then third shape, a C add 9. There's our C. It starts off now. I'll just draw your attention to this. When you look at this one, you'll see there's a little circle. Where are we? Here, and it says add fourth, and then this one it says or fourth on, fourth off. It's referring to this finger here. Okay, when you hit that second string for the first time, that finger will be on. When you hit it for the second time, it'll be off. What does it mean as far as your left hand is concerned? It means this. Watch. That's it. So don't get, when you look at that, don't fear it. Right, 4, 3, 2, 5. It tells us to do, and the arrow tells us to go down, down, up, down. And then we're going to bring our second finger off then, because it tells us to. It says fourth off. Now it doesn't say repeat, so we just do that one once. And then we've got our D sus2, which is our final chord, which is a D with our second finger taken off. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? 4, 3, 1, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2. And then we'll start again. Now if you want to get it to sound like Andy Summers, you palm mute it a little bit. Okay, it's better on electric this, but I'm doing it on acoustic because most of you will have acoustics. Just a bit of palm muting. Every breath you take. Now unfortunately, Sting has a very high voice and I can't reach any of those notes unless I was to sit on a corn cob, which I have no intention of doing, not in public anyway. So I'm going to sing it lower, or I'll just hum the bits. So you've done page 1. That's your main riff. Okay, that's done. We're going to get to the bit where it says, oh, can't you see? Now if you look at page 2, okay, same sort of thing. We're going to go to the shape C. There's a little bit of thing jiggery pokery here where we play a C7. What does that mean? You're just going to put a finger on, that's all, and take it off. Again, follow the same things down here. It's dead straightforward, exactly the same as page 1. We're going to play a C. Now the first shape you're going to play on page 2 is exactly the same as the C we played before. Alright? And then we're going to play 5, 3, 2, 5. Now you will see that your little finger has now dropped onto the 4th string onto the 3rd string, forgive me, at the 3rd fret. And it says 4th on, and then immediately after that it says 4th off. 4th off. 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3. Okay, back to your G at 9, same shape as the first one. That's it. Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. How my poor heart. What does your poor heart do? My poor heart aches, aches. Why? With every breath you take. Let's look at that one. The A add 9, nice easy chord, one finger. across 4 strings, the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the, oh your little finger, whichever's easiest, 3rd for this, on the 3rd string at the 4th fret from the capo. There's your shape, you can see it's dead easy. 4 3 5 4 3 4 2 3 4 3. Do it again. And then you've got D sus2 twice, so it's the same as the one we did before. So that bit's, oh can you see, to the A add 9. D sus2. And back again, back to the beginning again for another verse. Now, this is the bit that most other tutors struggle with. I saw one chap who was motoring along brilliantly, as I've just done, and then he got to this bit, it's an E flat, and now on the Andy Summers would normally jump down to an F chord, a bar chord. We can't do that, we got a capo one, and it's like, oh, E flat, how do we play E flat like this? You know, we don't want to do this, because this whole lesson is about making it easy, not making it bloody hard. So what could we do? Well, what we can do is this. Now, one tutor I saw, he sort of did a little abbreviated E flat like this, which I think defeats the object of the exercise. A, you can only hit 3 strings if you play it like this. If you hit any of the others, which is likely to happen, let's be honest, we don't want to do that. But what we can do is we can say, okay, can I play the chord C? But not like this, you know, like a full C. And you will hopefully say, well, yeah, I learned that quite early on. And I'll say, well, that's good. If you move that shape to the 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, and don't play the thin string, the 1st string, at E flat. Okay? So we... Since you're gone, I've been lost. That'll work. That works. And I think I'm the only one who's figured that one out yet. I probably have people saying Billy someone or other did it 2 years ago. Well, I've not seen it, and I've had a look. Okay, so we can do our E flat like this. I've been lost without a... Now you want a big prang for this when you start it, because that's what he does. On the record, he only does one note. He goes, well, not one note, he goes one chord, and Sting takes over with the drums. We haven't got the bass or the drums, so we're going to go jing, 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 and we're going to keep those little rhythmic bits going. Remember, there's the shape. Do not, please, play that 1st string, otherwise it'll sound really, really bad. I mean, bad, so don't do it, okay? It's dead easy to miss it. You can either just let your finger drop like this, okay, and you're fine, or just, you know, hang on to it, but just don't hit it. There's always a bit of a payoff when you're trying to simplify songs, you know, it's not all plain sailing, but it's little things. If you remember, it'll sound great. So the next shape, we should be playing an F. Gone up and lost without a trace. And you'll look at me now and say, well, it's supposed to be simple. You said it was going to be easy. You played a bar. I can't do a bar. What are you talking about, mister? And I'll say, okay, calm down, as we say in Liverpool. Fennah, sorry, I had some muesli before. I don't know about you, it gives me bloody heartburn. Forgive me. It's late as well, it's not morning. What we're going to do is we're going to take this C shape, which is currently at the 4th fret, and we're going to move it up 2 frets. Now that is an F add 9, and it's quite nice really, isn't it? Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I look around, I can only see your face. I've got a down, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep flying, baby, baby, please. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. And I think you will as well. You'll think, I can do C. And that's all the parts that we need to do. Now, what order these little bits go in? Well, fear not, because what I've done, I've put the riff at the top so there's a layout of the song until to where it starts repeating. So if you look at that closer, you'll see all the chords there and where they go. And I've tried to break up the lyric so the chords land in the correct place. Because when people try to play from books, usually the words are not where they should be. It assumes that you would know that. Well, why would you know? Why would you know that a lyric starts on beat 3 and not beat 1, unless someone like me tells you? All right. So have a look at this. So the layout's there. Learn all the little parts and then just use this and play along. And if you do that, it's going to sound absolutely fantastic. All right. So can we agree that we've simplified? Let me show you what the shapes would have been, just to give you an idea. You would have been doing this. All right, I'll have to move back to get the other bit of the guitar in. See, even I'm fluffing it. And then you would have gone. Now that middle bit, what I showed you, the F bit, he would have gone like this. And played an F to a G. And what we're doing, just to recap, where are we? Oh, fret 2, sorry. We're doing that. And our shapes are much, 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 much easier. Right. So there we have it. The trickiest guitar riff, I would say, bar none. And I'm telling you, I've played every riff in the going. Hendrix, you name it, you know, all the AC/DC stuff, Led Zeppelin. But Andy Summers' riff is by far one of the most difficult. And there's a reason, because it's clinically clean. You see, this is the thing. When you've got a clean sound, you can't, and it's quite regimented. Doop, doop, da, da. The slightest mistake, everybody hears it, you know. So these players are really, really good. It's like Hank Marvin, you know, the Shadows. People, when they listen to his stuff, they think, well, that's easy. Well, you tell you what, it isn't. You know, he's another one. He's not as jazz orientated as Andy Summers and all that, but the level of control you need to play those nice clean notes is much more difficult than it is to play 10 notes quickly, because people, you know, you can make a mistake and nobody really hears it. Okay, well, anyway, that's that done. So we've done every breath you take. Remember to download your stuff at the bottom. It's all free. Please subscribe, because it does help the channel, and I'm enjoying doing these. Again, let me repeat, for those older people that think subscribing means paying something, it doesn't. It's just joining the club. You join in the channel by clicking the button, and then it'll tell you whenever I put a video up. You know, like Wednesday I do beginners lessons. And if you don't want to be in it anymore, you just click the subscribe button again, and you'll never see us again. All right, but that's all it means. They shouldn't use that word really, subscribe, because, you know, it usually means paying for something, doesn't it? And as a lot of my viewers are over the age of 10 years old, I thought I'd point that out, because even I didn't know that. I'm hopeless. Right, there we are. Every breath you take. Wednesday we're going to be looking. We're going to be looking at adding riffs and chords together, a masterclass 4, that is. If you're watching this in a year's time, that's the name of the video that I'm going to be doing. And then next week, I don't know what I'll do next week. I'll think of something. But thank you for your company. Any suggestions you've got, let me know. If you're interested in the private tuition that I do, I've opened a couple more slots on a Monday, but maybe by the time you watch this they'll be gone. If not, you know how to message me. And those videos, it's great because we do it on Zoom. I teach people from the States, over in Europe, and it's great, done halfway well. Just like it is now, only I'll be just talking to you personally, and you'll be asking me questions personally. All right, so look out for that. Until then, I shall love you and leave you. Get into this and share this stuff to whoever you like. All right, no, I don't care who you send it to. Just have fun with it. All right, and I'll see you on. Well, hopefully see it on Wednesday. Till then, bye bye.